Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the M983 HEMTT. The Heavy Expanded Mobility Tactical Truck, also known as HEMTT, is a 8-wheeled drive, diesel-powered 10 short-ton military logistics truck. The M977 HEMTT first entered service in 1982 with the United States Army as a replacement for the Goer, and has been used by other militaries as well. By mid-2019, around 35,000 HEMTTs were in various configurations and have been produced by Oshkosh Defense. Through new build contracts, and around 13,000 of these have been remanufactured. Current variants have the A4 suffix. So the version we have right here in front of us is the M983 HEMTT, which basically is a tractor of sorts. So basically it's used to transport various heavy trailers around. More specifically, really well known for its use with the MIM-104 Patriot missile system, which we just recently did a tutorial on, and this is the truck that is typically used to transport said missile kind of battery around. This truck can also be used to transport other various trailers and other various different cargoes, or somewhere it transports radar systems and basically anything that requires a big heavy-duty vehicle to transport it. This vehicle here is pretty much your go-to one. Overall, a massive truck and just a absolute beast of a system. Let's go and take a look here at this vehicle, and again, this is designed to go with the MIM-104 Patriot system. However, this could be used for some of my other various vehicles and stuff like that, trailers I've done. However, it works the best with the Patriot system so far. To begin with, we have obviously the cab of the truck here, so all the hazard lights, front lights, all that stuff, so pretty standard there, nothing too crazy. Doors on the side here. As we work our way back, we have basically all of the equipment in here, so some generators and exhaust for the truck and various little bits and pieces of it. As we progress our way back further, we have again some more kind of generator type looking devices here on the side, spare tire, and obviously we have the hitch back here for whatever trailer it's transporting to attach up to. So overall, really nice looking vehicle, came out really well, and is going to make a great tutorial and a great addition to our Patriot missile system we had come out recently, and hopefully some future radar systems or just big trailers in general that we may need to be transported around by a big truck. So pretty cool design. Let's go and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our first layer. We'll be going ahead and start with layer 1. For layer 1 here, we're going to be going ahead and starting off with the rear of the truck, as it's easier to attach up to the trailer. If you remember from the Patriot tutorial, I did describe exactly how to position this vehicle and the space you need between the start there and the back of this truck. Basically, to go ahead and get started with here, the very back here spot, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a birchwood trapdoor, which is going to be on this level right here. So just like that, as you can see here by a example block here we have next to it, we can see that the trapdoor is positioned just like that. That's going to be the furthest back we need to go for the truck, or the very back of the truck really, excluding the taillights there, but we're not going to count those. So just this trapdoor here is the furthest back of the truck. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone top slabs across like that, followed by another brick upside down stair to both sides. We're going to place down a second layer brick polished blackstone. We're going to place down a second polished blackstone block coming off both sides there. Once we have that done, we're going to go and place down a stone top slab to both sides here, an iron trapdoor in the center. We're going to go then place down a birchwood fence gate coming off the 2 slabs going forward. We're going to place down another stone slab here, iron trapdoor to both sides, like so, and then we're going to go then place down another polished black stone upside down stair on both sides like that, and then a stair coming off the back of these stairs like so. Once we have that all complete, we then want to go ahead and work our way up to the front. So we're going to skip a space from this wheel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks forward. And we're going to place down there 2 polished black stone stairs back to back like that. We then want to place down a stone top slab, iron trapdoor, and a stone top slab like this. And we're going to go and repeat the same thing over here. So an upside down polished black stone stair and a stair coming off it toward the rear. We can go and then delete these placeholder blocks, as we do not need them anymore. And again, this is a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks between this third axle here and our second axle here. Also on the sides here, we're going to go and go to this blackstone stair on the side here. We're going to place down 2 polished blackstone top slabs back from it. And then over here on the left side, we're going to go ahead and go to our middle space here between our axles, and we're going to go and place down a row of row of 4 of birchwood trapdoors like that going across. So it should look like something like this here so far. Going ahead and going up to the front here, we're going to go ahead and skip a space from these wheels, and we're going to go and place down another polished black stone upside down stair, and a stair coming off the back of it. Same thing right here. So just like that. We then want to place down a stone top slab here on the insides here, and an iron trapdoor there in the center. After we have that done, we're going to then place down a skeleton skull, which is going to come off these stone slabs like that going toward the front, and also skeleton skulls come off these 2 slabs going toward the rear. And also back here on these 2 stone slabs, we're also going to place down those skeleton skulls like that. Now once that's done, we want to go and then grab ourselves a birchwood trapdoor, and come off the face here of these polished black stone stairs, we're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor just like that. And once we have that all complete there, that's going to wrap up what we have here for layer number 1 for the build. As you can see from up above, this is what our layer should look like. And once we have that all sorted out and good to go, that is going to conclude layer 1. Let's move on to layer number 2. Alright guys, go ahead and move on to our next layer. We have layer number 2. For layer 2, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go to each one of our 8 wheels, and we're just going to go and place down 2 black stone stairs back to back on top of each one of these stairs like this to go ahead and basically complete every single one of our wheels. And we're just going to go around to each one and just put a stair up there like that. Now once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and then focus our attention here to our axles. Now for our axles here, super simple. We're going to place down a stone brick wall on these 2 slabs and then an anvil in the center. Same thing here, and same thing back here. So same thing across the board here for our axles. Once we get to this point, we're going to go ahead and start focusing our attention here to the front to begin with. We're going to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone top slab coming off those 2 stone brick walls, and then 1 top slab there in the center, so you have a row of 3 across. We then want to go and place down a birchwood top slab that comes off both sides here, and then another brick top slab there in the center. Coming off the slabs, or the slabs going toward the front, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate on both sides, and we want to go and then place down a fence gate on these other sides like this, and have the fence gate open up toward the birchwood slab again on both sides like so. Once we have that done, we're going to then take our sandstone top slabs. We're going to place down a top slab here in the center, and then a birchwood fence gate to both sides of it like so. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone blocks across. And we want to go and then run along the side here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 smooth sandstone blocks back. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. After that's all done, we want to go ahead and then place down a sandstone wall, which is going to be in between these blocks right here. So 2 spaces left from the back there, and then we're going to place down a sandstone wall in this location right there, in between there, just to kind of add support and braces there to the kind of hull of the truck. Then on this back section here, we want to go ahead and place down a birchwood plank on both sides here, and in the middle we can just place down a smooth sandstone block. Then to the sides, we're going to go and grab ourselves an item frame, a birchwood sign, and a smooth sandstone full block. So for this, we're going to go and place down an item frame on the side here, smooth sandstone block in the item frame, and a birchwood sign over it, and same thing over here as well. So just like that, and then go into the back here, we're going to place down a row of smooth sandstone blocks across the center there. And once we have that done, we want to go and then place down a smooth sandstone upside down stair to both sides. And we're going to go and then place down a sandstone wall here in the very center, like so. Coming off the sides of the stairs, we're going to place down a birchwood sign to both sides. And we're going to go and then place down an item frame on the side of those stairs. In those item frames, we're going to place down red stained glass. And we want to go and then place down a birchwood fence gate, come off the face here of these stairs like that, opened up toward the stair, like so, again to both sides. Once we have that done, we want to go ahead and then place down a birchwood upside down stair on the right side here, which is going to be coming off these 2 sandstone blocks. We're going to place down a birchwood sign to the sides of those stairs. And we're going to go ahead and then place down item frames across the fronts there of those stairs with iron bars in those item frames. After that's all complete, we want to go ahead and then grab ourselves strip birchwood. We're going to place down 2 strip birchwood logs here and 2 tripwire hooks, all again on the right side. Moving on to the other side, we have the left side. We're going to take our stripped birchwood. We're going to place down a row of 4 across. We want to go and then take our birchwood trapdoors, place down a row of 4 coming off the side there, close those trapdoors up, and then on the back here, or on both sides here, we're going to place down an item frame, and in that item frame, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone block. So again, to both sides there. And then after we have that all done, we're going to finish this off by taking a dark oak wood trapdoor and placing a dark oak wood trapdoor coming off the stair, like so. And once we have that all complete there, that is going to basically wrap up what we have there for the truck itself. The structure of it, we're going to go and move into one additional thing, which is going to be doing these banner wheels, which kind of add a cool aspect to the vehicle, I think, at least. So with that, let's go ahead and move into those banner wheels, and then we'll carry on from the tutorial from there. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into making these banner wheels. To make these wheels, you'll need 2 gray dye, 2 black dye, 2 black banners, and a loom. We're going to go into our loom. We're going to go ahead and place down our black banner in our loom and our gray dye. For our first banner here, we're going to do a line over here on the left side, and then our second banner, we're going to do a line over here on the right side of gray dye. Both these banners we're going to put back into our loom. We're going to take our black dye, we're going to do a line across the bottom, and a line across the top. We're going to do the same thing over here for this banner. And we get 2 banners that basically look just like this. We're going to take these banners, put on the sides of the wheels like so, and it creates a nice effect for the wheels, kind of giving them a little bit more shape, and also kind of showing the sidewall of the tire and also a bit of the rim. So I think it does a pretty good job at trying to show what we're going for, and I think it overall looks nice and gives the HEMTT a really nice kind of beefed up wheel looking design. Anyways, that right there is it for those wheels. Let's go and move into layer 3. Alright guys, going ahead and move on to our next layer. We'll be going ahead and move on to layer number 3. So for layer 3 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a row of 3 across the front there like so. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 birchwood upside down stairs coming off those 3 blocks, and then we're going to place down an item frame with a orange stained glass pane in the item frame, kind of angled like that to form a diamond shape like that. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a sandstone upside down stair to both sides of those stairs like so. And then going back from that stair, we're going to place down a stripped birchwood log like this to both sides. Coming off the side of that block, we're going to go ahead and place down a tripwire hook to both sides. And we're going to then place down a sandstone upside down stair to both sides. We're going to go back 1 and 2 sandstone top slabs on both sides and a birchwood sign on the side here of the slab. Once that's done, we're going to fill in the space in between the stairs and slabs with rows of 3 of smooth sandstone. We then want to go ahead and place down another smooth sandstone top slab to both sides here, followed by a smooth sandstone stair to both sides like so. And this is going to be a row of 5 that's going to go all the way across. And then also we're going to fill this space in with a row of 3 of smooth sandstone full blocks. After we have that all done, we want to go ahead and start off by placing down a blackstone slab over here on the left side, followed by a blackstone top slab that goes up like so. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves birchwood trapdoors and place down a birchwood trapdoor in this spot right here. Also on these 4 stripped birchwood logs, we're going to go ahead and place down birchwood trapdoors as well, going along the side there. Now once we get to this point, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some anvils, and we're going to place down 2 anvils over here on the right side. In the space in between, or space coming off those anvils, we're going to place down 2 smooth sandstone full blocks. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves birchwood slabs, and we're going to place down a row of 2 of birchwood slabs on these 2 stripped birchwood logs right here on the right side. Once we get to this point, we're going to place down a sandstone slab to both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some polished blackstone. We're going to place down a 2x2 block here for the spare tire. And we want to go ahead and also take our polished blackstone slabs and place down 2 on top of these 2 upside down birchwood stairs. We're going to then take our smooth sandstone slabs. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the right side, and then over here on the left side, we're going to go back 1 and 2. We're going to grab a skeleton skull and place it down on both sides of this sandstone slab like that. Once we have that done, we're going to grab ourselves some granite stairs, granite slabs, and also some birchwood signs. We'll also need a nether brick slab, and we're going to go and work on the actual hitch here that would connect up to the trailer. Now we're going to go and place down a sandstone slab in this space right here. We're going to go and then place down a polished granite upside down stair, followed by a granite wall to both sides of that stair. On the sides of those granite walls, we're going to place down a birchwood sign. We then want to place down an upside down polished granite stair to both sides, come off those walls. A narrow brick slab there in the middle, and then come off the narrow brick slab a polished granite upside down stair going back like that. We're also going to place down a birchwood sign on the sides here of these two granite upside down stairs. We then want to place down a sandstone slab to both sides there, followed by a daylight detector, again to both sides, and then we're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor on top of those two sandstone blocks. With that all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have there for the back, and just double checking to make sure we're not missing everything, and everything seems to be good. That right there is going to conclude layer number 3 for the build. Here's what it should look like from up above, and with that, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we'll be moving into layer number 4. For layer 4, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to take our strip birchwood, we're going to place down 2 blocks on top of here, then 2 blocks over here. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone button, come off the side of this block, so just like this, on both sides here, and then we're going to go and place down a lever directly after it on the sides of these blocks as well. Once we have that done, we're going to then take our black concrete, which we'll go ahead and grab, and we're going to close off the cab of the truck, as we are not going to be doing an interior, with 2 rows of 3 of black concrete to close that space in. And actually, this right here is going to be a 1 row of 3, and then we're going to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone across between this space. Now up here in the front, we're going to go and take our sandstone walls. We're going to place down a row of 5 of sandstone walls across the front here, an item frame on both sides here, and in that item frame, we're going to place down a snowball. We're going to then place down an item frame here on the insides with a orange concrete block in those item frames, and we're going to place down a birchwood sign over them as well to go ahead and create the hazard lights there for the front of the vehicle. Once we have that all complete, we're going to then also place down a birchwood fence gate, come off the side of this wall, and open up toward the wall like so on both sides there for the front. Moving our way toward the back here, this is where things start to get kind of a little crazy here. We're going to place down a smooth sandstone block here on the right side, followed by 1 and 2, or sorry, my bad, it's going to be 2 smooth sandstone blocks, and then 1 and 2 strip birchwood logs. We're going to go and then place down a tripwire hook on this first block like so. We're going to take our black stone stairs again. We're going to place down 2 black stone stairs back to back like that on the right side here. We then want to go ahead and work our way toward the inside. In our inside here, we're going to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block here, followed by a sandstone wall, and then a loom. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a birchwood button, comparator, and pressure plate. We're going to place down a birchwood button on the side of this block, a redstone comparator, like so, and then a birchwood pressure plate right there in that section, and also a birchwood pressure plate here next to this loom, like so. We're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves some stripped birchwood. We're going to place down 2 blocks here, and we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves sandstone walls, and we're going to place down a row of 2 of sandstone walls across there. Now coming off those 2 sandstone walls, facing toward the back, we're going to place down 2 item frames, and in those item frames, we want to go ahead and place down 2 iron bars like that across. We're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves a redstone repeater and place down 2 redstone repeater here with the notches spread apart on top of that blackstone top slab. Then going forward on the side here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a blackstone wall. We're going to place down a blackstone wall here and a loom directly after it. And after that, we want to go ahead and then grab ourselves some birchwood trapdoors, and we're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor on the side of this block, closed or opened up like so. And that right there is going to basically do it there for the side there, and what we have to do for all this detail here on the inside. Working our way back, we do have the generator right here. So for this, real simple, we're going to place down 2 smooth sandstone blocks on top of these 2. We then want to go ahead and place down a observer block, which is going to be placed just like that. We're going to go then place down a smooth sandstone block right next to it. From the smooth sandstone block, we're going to place down an item frame. We're going to go and then grab ourselves a black bed and also a black sign. We're going to place down a black bed in the item frame, rotate it on its side like so, and a black sign over it, just like that. Also on the back here, we're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor, come off the side of this block, and a birchwood trapdoor on the side of this smooth sandstone full block as well. And once we have that done, the last thing we need to do here is to go and just take some rails, and we're just going to place down rails here in a circle, like that, to kind of form somewhat of a resemblance of a wheel there, to make it look a little bit more wheel-like and less blocky, which is kind of impossible. But That's going to do it for that, and also the very last thing here to do is to place down a black stone slab between this strip birchwood log and this smooth sandstone block. And with that all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have there for layer number 4 for the build. And with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 5. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 5. For layer 5, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a birchwood fence post on top of this center smooth sandstone wall. We're going to then place down 2 black stained glass panes here to both sides, and then behind those panes and fence posts, we're going to place down a row of 5 of black stained glass going all the way across. On the sides here of these panes, we're going to place down a end rod that goes off to both sides, followed by a sandstone wall coming off the end rod. Coming off the sandstone wall facing toward the rear of the vehicle, we're going to place down an item frame, and in that item frame, we're going to place down a glass pane. We then want to place down an end rod on top of these levers on both sides, and we then want to go ahead and place down a black stained glass pane, or full block to both sides. And also, this is just going to be a row of 5 that goes all the way across. Now, once we get to this point, we're going to go ahead and then place down a birchwood trapdoor over here on the left side. We then want to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull on top of this block right here. And then on top of this loom, we're going to place down a redstone comparator. We're going to go ahead and then take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down 2 blocks here. On top of these 2 narrow or polished black stone stairs, we're going to place down 2 stairs like that. And then we're going to go ahead and place down an additional 2 smooth sandstone blocks back. Item frames on the side of those blocks, and in those item frames, we're going to place down iron bars, just like that. Once we have that done, for our back generator here, we're going to place down 2 sandstone slabs here. And we're going to go and then grab ourselves some trapdoors, and we're going to place down 2 trapdoors coming off those 2 slabs like that, going forward. After that, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate coming off this block, like so. We then want to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone slab, like so, and we're going to then place down a black or polished black stone stair like that to the side. After that, we're going to then place down 2 sandstone walls here. Item frames coming off those walls, and then 2 iron bars in those item frames, just like that. After that's all done, we want to go and then grab ourselves a smooth sandstone block, place it down right here, followed by an item frame on the side here and a yellow stained glass pane in that item frame like that. And then we just want to place down a sandstone slab on top of this loom, just like that. With that all complete there, that is going to basically wrap up what we're going to be doing here for layer number 5 for the build. Actually, one last thing here is to go ahead and take our banners, and if you did do the design on the wheels below, go ahead and put that same design on the wheel to the side there. Anyways, that right there is now going to complete layer number 5 for the build, and with that, let's go ahead and move into our last final layers. Alright guys, go ahead and move into our final layers. We have layers 6 through 10. For these layers, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a birchwood trapdoor on top of these end rods here to both sides. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and take our smooth sandstone slabs, place down a row of 5 across the front here, a item frame coming off these blocks to both sides here, and orange concrete blocks in those item frames going across, followed by birchwood signs on the sides of those slabs as well to form the hazard lights there for the front. After that's done, we're going to place down another row of smooth sandstone going all the way across here. We then want to place down a skeleton skull on both sides like so. And we're going to then place down a black, polished black stone block right here, or wall, sorry, and then a birchwood sign to both sides of it. After that, we want to go and then place down a smooth sandstone block on top of this one, a skeleton skull coming off of it toward this wall, and we're going to go to the top here of this block, place down a item frame. A smooth sandstone block is going to go in that item frame, so just like that. And we're going to also place down a birchwood button in the item frame as well. Over here on this side, we're going to place down a birchwood button here, right here, and we then want to go ahead and place down a redstone repeater on top of this section here with the notches spread apart like so. When we get to this portion, we're going to take our blackstone slabs. We're going to place down a blackstone slab here, 1 and 2 over, so you have a row of 3. We're going to place down an item frame on this side with a repeater, and in that item frame, we're going to place down a black concrete block. We then want to take dark oak wood signs, and we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood signs along the side here. Same thing over here. A row of 2 right here. And we want to go and then place down a wither skeleton skull on the very end, just like that. Now once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves iron bars, and we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars up from that polished black stone wall, just like that. And once we have that all complete there, that is going to basically wrap up my design here for the M983 HEMTT tractor, or basically heavy tractor, I guess you can say what it is. Anyways, hope you guys do enjoy this design and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this build, I do ask you guys give me proper credit for it. This can be anything from a on the build to my channel or this video if this does appear on social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for, you're free to use it for projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. Again, a big thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.